What's going on, guys? My name is Renegade, and today we're here to ask and answer the question, how good is Evolved Pumpkin Lord? Now, Evolved Pumpkin Lord is a class available from the Mogloween event each year. It is seasonal, so if you do miss it this year, you will be able to get it next year. And basically you have to be a member to obtain it without buying it with ACs, so to farm it you need to be a member. You can get it from the Great Pumpkin King, or you can farm, I believe it's like pumpkin seeds or something like that, but I don't know how to do that. I might do a separate video on that, but other than that you can just look it up on YouTube somewhere. But yeah, basically, to get this as a non-member you need to spend ACs, so if you're a free player you cannot obtain this class. But yeah, so for the enhancements, I'd recommend you enhance it with Fighter or Luck. Now, it's a sort of a mix and mix, I guess. It's sort of 50-50. You could go with Strength and boost that up a lot, or you could go with your Luck. It actually depends on what you want to use it for. I haven't really decided yet which was better for which. But at the moment, I'm calling this a soloing class. But although it could be really good in PvP, but I don't know which enhancements to use then. So you'll have to try it out for yourself. But I do recommend you use like mostly Fighter and like one Luck. I guess that's what I'm doing here, and it seems to be working very well. But yeah, so for the moves themselves, so basically what you have is you have your just your standard hit move. You're gonna be using this a lot, as it does have a 4-second cooldown. It doesn't consume much mana, but it's it's nothing special. It's just it cannot miss, but it can't crit. Just hits about 500. This move here is your heal. It basically applies a 20% haste boost and a 600% HOT for 8 seconds. It sort of amounts for about 200 HOT, roughly. And then you've got your Seed of Despair move, which applies an effect called Ready to Sprout. And it also makes your opponent take 15% more damage, and you can deal 15%... your opponent deals 15% less damage for 10 seconds. The Seed of Despair... the Ready to Sprout move applies an effect which is usable on this move here as well, so Siphon, and Ready to Sprout, when it absorbs Ready to Sprout, and in exchange it gives you a 20%, it makes you take 20% less damage, sorry. You got your last move here called Explosive Pumpkins. It doesn't actually consume any mana at all, but it does consume your health, so it's kind of like Blood Titan. This move here, it deals quote-unquote massive damage, although, yeah, it doesn't really deal massive damage, let's be honest here. At the cost of 10% of your own HP. If Ready to Sprout is applied, DOT is also applied, and Ready to Sprout is absorbed. So, we'll just go to this guy here. This Steel Hoof guy, by the way, if you're wondering, he is a difficult monster to solo on a lot of classes. As you can see, he just hit like 700 on me, so it's not a monster to be frowning at in terms of how hard he is to kill. He is a reasonably hard monster to kill, and he just doesn't take that long to kill, so that's why I'm using it as an example. But yeah, so with a fully stable weapon, you can just see the rough like hits and stuff here. I'll get the DOT applied on this guy here. So we'll go bang, Ready to Sprout, bang, look at that DOT, it's around 370 right there. And this move here is just hitting around 600. But as you can see, the auto attack is actually quite strong. So with all those sort of mediocre hits, it's really not hitting that much when you look at it. But then when you take a step back and look at the total amount of damage you're dealing per second, you're probably dealing a lot of damage. Like, just in general, you're probably dealing like a decent amount of damage. So it's nothing to be frowned at here. This class will solo monster pretty damn quickly. And as you can see, you're staying alive fairly well. Wait, I didn't kill this guy. Just the average damage is quite good. Its heal keeps you alive, although you do have to keep applying it, so if for some reason if you started running out of mana, you would go into problems with the fact that you're going to die fairly quickly. I don't know if this can solo something like the Blood Titan. You need a pretty experienced AQW player to do that, and I mean, yeah, I'm pretty bad at AQW, let's be honest here. But yeah, other than that, guys, I would recommend this as a soloing class. If you are a non-member and you are considering buying it with ACs, I would recommend you go for another class, another seasonal class, such as Legion Doom Knight, as that is much better in terms of soloing. Legion Doom Knight is the best soloing class, and it's a seasonal, just like this class. So if you want to get a better soloing class for the same amount of ACs, I would recommend Legion Doom Knight. But if you already have Legion Doom Knight, or you're looking for another class, I guess this will suit you fine. But other than that, guys, if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like and favorite. If you want to see any more of the stuff on my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button and leave any suggestions in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.